for the winners bracket finals. It is a mammoth matchup. It is TCM taking on FaZe France.
Literally tomorrow, I don't know what to say about this. This is going to be the fight of their lives. This will crown Europe's greatest team in Halo. It's simple as that. TCM, FaZe France, going into HCS, going into the new era of Gfinity. This is what it's all about. Tomorrow will be the deciding matchup. Who goes to losers, who curses and just cruises their way forward to the grand final.
So before we talk about the losers bracket, if at all we get time to, let's talk about a couple of the teams we're about to see on stream. I believe it's the last game of the night. I think it's going to be Infused we're going to talk about first. This lineup just stacked full of Slayers you have Respectful. In fact, from left to right, you actually have Vard, Buck20, Respectful, and on the end, on the far right of your screen, is Reaction, a big man, Eddie Leck himself, Sims.
Yeah, these guys are not going to want to go home at this point. Remember, this is loser bracket. It's do or die. The loser of this is going to take an early shower today. They won't be seeing Championship Sunday, unfortunately. Infused are not the team that I've never not seen Infused in a Championship Sunday. Can the French do the double upset again?
Maybe. I mean, you might just wonder whether or not Reaction's kryptonite is anyone from France.
Yeah.
Because this man lost to the current FaZe France team, Anti-49 as well, and now the French are back. The French Revolution is happening, and Reaction falls victim to them again. Let's see if he can avoid a repeat. One thing to note there as well, Sims, they actually have a coach now. Coach Jules in the building. MLG coach Jules himself is coaching Infused, so it will be interesting to see if that actually makes an impact on the Infused team.
It's interesting because they've actually just, on the opposing force, the French have actually just knocked out Jules. The team that we're seeing.
Of course,
so maybe this is a little bit of gratitude for being a great team, and obviously he knows the people on Infused. Again, they've got a mountain to climb. We've seen many mountains today climbed, especially by the other, the other French Force FaZe that we have. It's all to play for, and it's extremely dangerous.
Yeah, it really is. Guys, if you think Coach Jules is going to make a difference, if you think Infused can win this game, make sure you tweet using the hashtag GFinityHalo2K. And if you use the hashtag and tweet a stream link, you could be in line for a Golden Boy goodie bag.
And we don't know what that is.
I don't know if it's a bag. I don't know if it's a bag. But here are Infused opponents. Almasty.
Yeah, you look at Almasty now, we have from left to right, we have Sigma, Unwise, Slizer, and Silent. These guys, again, on the back burner now. These guys are another French team, literally, who do not want to go home. I think I actually made a mistake there. It's actually from right to left. I do apologise.
So on the far right will be, on the right of your screen, it is Sigma. To the left of Sigma is Unwise, and then you have Slizer and Silent. This is kind of an unknown team, Sims. This is kind of unknown territory for me because I don't really know a lot about these players. The one player that sticks out for me is Unwise. He attended a Reach event about 2 years ago now, and he actually upset a team, managed to place inside the top 8 in a very, very stacked Halo Reach event. So this guy, for me, is going to be the guy to watch.
Yeah, the one thing about Unwise is pretty much instantly the big French org, Classic. I'm sure he's been a part of Classic, a dominant force within Classic, which, again, was a brilliant, brilliant force within France's Halo Arena, the esports. But as you can see right now, guys, we have Game 1 underway now. It's going to be Almasty taking on Infused in a fight for survival. Last game today on stream, kicking it off, it's going to be Shrine CTF.
Yep, guys, this is best of 5 territory. We're going to kick this game off with Reaction. He is Infused Sniper. And, you know, he's going to be straight lining that thing straight away, and he's going to be picking some French heads, trying to get a bit of redemption from his previous loss to FaZe France.
Yeah, even in the previous match that we actually saw when A4D went out, we actually heard Botanus behind his French compadres, and he was shouting some abuse at A4D. But as you can see right now, guys, Game 1 is about to get underway. We are on board with Infused Reaction now. Look for him to be grabbing that sniper rifle and taking some French faces, as you said, Harry.
Yeah, that was great alliteration there. But it looks as if it's not going to be Reaction off the start. I can't see anyone actually.
No one on the Infused team picking it up.
In fact, it's Reaction maybe they're just taking a little while, just waiting for those nades to fly into his sniper hut. Eventually picks up the sniper rifle, and look where he's going with it, Sims. Straight onto Ring 3.
The king of Ring 3 now. Unfortunately, I hope he has better luck than, well, almost Ryan's a better luck than Buck earlier on when he actually found himself given the noob combo by the French team and got knocked into losers bracket. But as you said, prowling around now on ring 3. There's one kill, looking for a second. Can he find it? He has the sniper rifle. He's hunting French faces right now. Can he hit them? Yes, he can. That was the sniper rifle of Almasty. He goes down, looking for his teammates to pick it up. Shots coming in from Rocks, of course.
Yeah, it was unwise actually there from Almasty, which had the Almasty sniper rifle. So a bit of sniper on sniper action there early on in this game, Sims. Reaction is still just patrolling this ring 2 area. Don't forget, on Shrine flag, it is first to 3 flags. If we are tied at the 15-minute mark, we will go into overtime. However, if a team is winning at the 15-minute mark in game, that team will be crowned the game victors.
Currently three players down on the opposing force of Almasty. Now the thing to remember, especially me and you when we have actually seen this before, is about this Infused team, Harry. Remember when they actually played the Walshy effect at I-51, they went 3-1 down and actually got knocked straight into losers bracket.
Yes.
Then when they matched up again, they actually did the dirty and the comeback. They are the kings of comeback, these guys. They probably will want to fight through this. They have the power, they have the skill, they certainly have the knowledge. Unfortunately, but for this French team, it's a big battle, but not one that they're going to be privy to. You know, this is a French Revolution. We've seen it today. Nothing is undoable in European Halo.
No, I don't think anyone is going to be sleeping on any French player from now on, Sims. I'm thinking that FaZe France have made a statement about French Halo, and I'm pretty sure Infused have taken that statement on board as they're battling against Almasty here. Of course, the all-French lineup. We're on board with Buck20. He is currently just sitting on death screen, just coming off the respawn here, trying to push across the map. You see in your kill feed, Kingvard and Respectful both picking up kills, so that will be 2 dead here for the Almasty team as the Infused players try and swarm into the Almasty base.
I like it how you actually called him Kingvard there. Literally everybody knows him as Kingvard. This guy makes his presence known. He's a big slayer, works well with the reaction. Eddie and Vard, they are a bit of a duo going on. We saw in game 1 not so long back, a week ago, in the Halo 2 and the championships in Europe. First game between them, they dropped a plus 45 bomb, Harry.
Oh no, Buck20 there was just running a flag but had Sigma spawn straight in front of him. That's really unfortunate. I think it might have been a mistake there by Infused, as they really shouldn't have been blocking the hut spawns as hard as they were, because a player there, it was Sigma who spawned in front of Buck20 as he was trying to run that flag, spawned in front of him and eventually managed to stifle that flag run.
Throwing the grenades across map there, trying to help his teammate out, which he does. The LBR coming into play yet again. 3rd pull in as many seconds now. The Almasty flag is always on the move, but yet to make it past Rocks. Can Buck20 do this? Can he actually get some support from across at Carbine? I think he can. Doesn't get the touch. Flag does respawn, however.
Yeah, I think he was actually trying to get a touch there, but he does the next best thing. Kills Sigma there, shooting the waterfall down, so if there's any players in front of the Almasty base, he can easily be shielded by fire. Look at that shot there through the waterfall, though, Sims. Takes down Slider and is now in a BR battle with Silent, but Silent has the shot to take down Buck20.
I think we should go across to Mr. Unwise now on this Almasty team. He's just found himself a sniper rifle. We didn't manage to get in on time. He just got the no-scope on the enemy player entering the base, turned around, whipped it out, and just give him one to the face.
Yeah, that was outrageous. It's a shame we didn't get that on stream, but that was a really, really nice no-scope there from Unwise. He still has this sniper rifle in his hands. He's pushing around to the rock side of the map. Just 6 minutes gone in this game. Excuse me, 4 minutes gone in this game. And Unwise here, starting to put on a show with his sniper rifle. Can he get another no-scope? Hits the first one, but can't quite clean up the Infused player. That's Respectful.
Now again, they've given the sniper rifle to Respectful. That's certainly not something you actually want to do. This kid knows exactly what to do with that. Let's go across to Respectful as he finds himself up on the Carbine with the sniper rifle that he has literally just been given by Unwise.
Yeah, Reaction, one of the best snipers in Europe. Up there with Chalky, your Blackjacks, maybe your Talix, I'm not entirely sure, but oh, excuse me, it's Respectful we're on board with. I thought we were on board with Reaction, but Respectful, you know, he's had a few years playing in matchmaking, so he knows this weapon very, very well.
They both begin with R. They're both on the same team.
Close enough, really, isn't it?
Close enough.
Yeah.
Different haircuts.
So, Respectful here, still with his sniper in the back pocket. He's going to start moving this flag, though. Don't know whether that sniper was out of ammo, but it looks as if he's going to try and move this flag early. Wonder whether he might just hand this flag off to another Infused player so he can use that sniper rifle. But as it stands, he's moving this flag a very far distance.
Indeed, and I like the fact that he's actually giving the good flag bounce, lobbing it in a lot of mid-air, but again, he actually kept a hold of it when it counted, Harry. Well, I think one of his teammates were actually able to shoot down the waterfall as well, but there we go, Infused get the first cap. That's going to be 1-0 now to Infused. Can they get a quick succession and get another one? I do believe a secondary sniper rifle just came up, which his teammate Vad did pick up. 2 sniper rifles now in the hand of Infused, Harry.
Yeah,
that's a dangerous situation that Almasty do not want to be in.
I really think we need to swap over to Vard's point of view, and here we are on the point of view of Vard. He has a pretty big sniper rifle. He's got 10 shots to work with, so if he hits them all, that's going to be 10 guaranteed kills. Goes for tries lining up the no-scope there, but Slizer manages to take him down just in the nick of time.
Regardless, the sniper rifles are on the floor right now, but we did just see on his dev screen an Almasty player picking that up, but going one-on-one with an Infused player. Unwise does go down, and the sniper rifle is rekindled.
Yeah, so still on the point of view of Infused Vard. He's jumping up to ring 3. He has that new combo in hand. Silent there did so well to use the geometry. That's the one.
There we go.
I can't speak. It used the
Keep going, just go.
Geometry. Geometry.
There we go.
I did it. Good job, me.
Yay.
He used the geometry of the map to just evade that new combo, but unluckily, his teammate there, Sigma, was not as lucky to have some geometry in front of him.
I like it. You're going for it now, but no, it's 3 down for Infused now. Harry Almasty really needs to make a big push here. Get up, go across where the noob combo is on the carbine. They know where they're going to be spawning. They're going to spawn rocks. Let's go. We're on board with Silent right now. Unwise is taking his enemy down that he's seen. Silent really needs to push across. Be aware of the player shooting him from back in the base. On board with Slizer right now. Sorry, I do apologize. Going one-on-one with a player in the base. He's in a fantastic, fantastic position. If they can make a push through rocks, maybe pull the flag towards the shotgun, he's going to find himself in a great place. However, how you saw then, oh, the enemy player did spawn behind him. Goes into the sniper hut and did take him down. His teammate was next to him though, Harry. Why his teammate didn't actually help him out there, I do not know.
Yeah, maybe a bit of miscommunication there. So just over 7 minutes gone in this game. We're approaching the halfway mark of regulation, guys. Do not forget, if the teams are tied at 15 minutes in game, can't stress this enough, we will be going into overtime. However, if there is a team in the lead, they will be taking the game victory. Still on board with the Almasty team here, as it's Slizer suddenly just getting taken down there by an Infused player.
That's actually, as we look across the screens, that's now 3 down for Almasty. This is going to be a big push as all members of this Infused team are still up. We look across at another screen. Vad is actually in the enemy base with a shotgun. That's a dangerous, dangerous situation. You never want a wild Vad in your base with a shotgun.
Yeah, just as we swapped off Slizer there, he managed to get a back smack on a Rocket player, and Rockets are now in the hands of the Almasty team. I think we're going to stick on board with Vard here off the death screen. He's coming off respawn. In fact, no, we are moving over to Slizer. Rockets in hand. He has 2 rockets in the chamber, and now he's going to try and get his team a bit of ring control, because as it stands, his team need a cap. Again,
2 rockets in the barrel. We've said it before. I'll say it again, Harry. That needs to be 2 guaranteed kills. Wasn't a kill first, however, he managed to get the B out and convert it. Can he get the double? No, he can't. Oh, he could get away. Oh, no, he doesn't. The Infused player says, not today, son. You are going down. It could have been a really, really nasty turn on if he managed to get away with it then.
Yeah, the Infused team really punishing a poor play there by Slizer. He's still chilling in his own rocks area. There's a flag been pulled by an Infused player. Not entirely sure where that is on the map. In fact, it's being run through the Almasty hut, as Buck20 off our screen is moving his flag, but he's just been taken down.
Buck20 off the screen actually got a beat down with the flag, Harry. Actually
really?
Give the end of the flag to someone's face and took him down. But as we are still currently on board with Almasty team, Unwise has just picked up a sniper rifle off the screen. Slizer picking up the kill that he managed to get 1 shot, however. A little bit of decent teamwork going on here. Unwise and Slizer in the back of the base,
yeah,
doing
Slizer
all sorts of work.
Just took down 2 players by himself. We're on the point of view of Unwise right now. He's got a sniper rifle in hand. Didn't see the assist medal for that kill, but finally he did very, very well there to just check himself. Managed to clean up the player, gets a nice tag on a player there, almost hits the shot on that Infused player, but you see the assist medal on your screen. Lovely headshot there on reaction, says, hey, you're not the only one that can snipe in this game, my friend. I've got some sniping skills as well, as he takes off Respectful's helmet with ease.
Oh, beautiful snipes coming from Unwise right now. This is what they need. They're pushing down through rocks. What I'd like to see is somebody just tag that flag and drag it towards him. Killing spree now with the sniper rifle. Unwise causing all sorts of problems, but this Infused team pushes toward the base. That would have been beautiful. That would have been a massive kill if it had managed to make that connect with his face.
Yeah, that was almost a disgusting shot there from Unwise. You saw him line it up, but couldn't quite connect. little mini spree there from Unwise.
Yeah.
He got a killing spree. Actually, it was a 6-kill streak you saw before he got taken down. Just under 5 minutes left in regulation though, so unless his team can get a pull and potentially get a flag, then their team will be going 1 down in this best of 5.
I think it's right what you said. Infused really don't want to underestimate this French team right now. They are on the back foot. They are 1-0 down. There's only, I think, 4 minutes 20 left within the game to get a flag and draw it even, as you said, go into that overtime. But at the moment, they're putting the pressure on Infused, Harry. Let's be honest about this.
Yeah, you're not wrong. The territory right now is definitely in the favour of the Almasty team. They seem to have ring control. They seem to have complete dominance of the map right now. You see the noob combo there in effect for Unwise, takes down Reaction. You see the noob combo this weekend really put into play very well by the players. As he almost connects with another one there.
Oh, that was very close, unfortunately, as you mentioned before, hitting the wall and just getting away. Luckily, that player there, but 2 players again pushing in on the red base right now.
Goodness.
Takes down Reaction, gives him a quick tasty 4 to his visor. Flag is now on the move. Rockets are coming in. There were no kill off that rocket, which was a waste. But then again, here's the rock spawn. They're coming back with a vengeance, Harry.
Yeah, Unwise is really, really impressive. We're on the point of view of Reaction now. He's got rockets in hand. I wonder whether or not he might try and push into ring, get a bit more ring control for his team. But it looks as if he has teammates to do that for him. Gets a hit marker with his grenade, decides not to pursue it with these rockets. Bear in mind, this should be 2 guaranteed kills in the chamber right now, Sims, but he's just finding a player on his own side. Unwiseable there, just jumping over the rocket, thinks he's playing Rayman, just absolutely jumps over the rocket like he's playing Super Mario even.
Cheeky little Gandhi hop there, gets him in the elevator and finds his way up. Don't know if he actually picked up the shotgun. Reaction needs to be aware, but he does actually, I think that was him, he actually managed to find him, brought the water down as well. But they need to be careful. I think there's still a player hiding down in shotgun, Harry.
Yeah, there may be, but Reaction here is just hedging his bets. He's pushing into ring, trying to help out his team, looking for some Almasty spawners there in the rocks, trying to put some shots down. Doesn't seem to be finding any players at all. Wonder whether or not, yeah, I was about to say whether he should check behind him for that player you were talking about, but instead pushed forward, met another Almasty player, and because he was already weak from that player from behind, he eventually got taken down.
Let's move across to Book 20 now. He's playing the big defensive stand. He's inside the base. The waterfall is down. Water is everywhere. Find himself in rocks. They need to be careful that no one pops up on that carbine side and just lobs a nuclear bomb in. Takes off his shield. The guy, I believe, is now above him. Think he knows where they are. He has been called out. Comes around the corner. And Unwise is literally met by a Hail Mary full of infused bullets.
Yep, 2 minutes left in this game for Almasty to get a flag. As we see off of our screen, Vard has a sniper rifle in his hands. Let's swap over to Vard if we can, as Buck 20 is trying to run this flag straight down the middle. Vard still with sniper in hand here. He's trying to scope out some Almasty players. Just can't seem to find anyone at the moment though. Wonder whether he's trying to listen to some call-outs. Just checking ring 3 there. Still can't seem to find any players. Finally finds one. Goes for the no-scope, but can't hit a shot there, Sims.
Yeah, we're a little bit unlucky there because 3 players went down. Book 20 started moving that flag, and then 1 player spawned perfectly on him. But big sniper shots there, straight to the face of the Almasty player with sniper rifle. If he manages to work his way around here, he could pick up that ammo, and that's going to be one hell of a sniper rifle in the hands of Infused Vard.
Yep, so Vard here, still with sniper in hand. He's trying to look for some players there from the Almasty side, but Almasty are doing very well to get their heads down. But as it stands, they have 1 minute to get a flag cap. And as well, you have to just look at the Infused territory at the moment. They really have ring control. They have Almasty on the ropes. And I think we should swap over to one of the Almasty players because really the ball is in their court. Let's swap over to Sigma.
Yeah, Sigma now we're going into the final 43 seconds of playtime. They are 1-0 down on flags. They literally need to do something, and they need to do it now in order to not go 1-0 down on games, Harry. They literally the flag, but again, as he finds an Infused player running away with his flag, putting pressure on them, Infused know that this is all they need to do. Just apply the pressure into their 50% of, of Sanctuary and just keep them there. That's all they need to do. Interestingly, I'm surprised they don't go for the old, we saw the Az tactic, jump up onto ring 3 and just shoot down bullets and pin them back in the base.
Yep, 10 minutes left in this game, guys. Almasty players, I keep forgetting Almasty's name, but it is Almasty. There is only 5 seconds left in this game to get a pull. 1 second, there we go. The time ticks over. Regulation time is also over. Infused were leading at that time. So, Infused take game number 1 a lot closer than a lot of people expected. 1-0.
Yeah, credit where credit's due, actually. You know, Almasty, really give it to Infused. Fair play, they lost, but it was only 1-0. It certainly wasn't a white walk by any means. You know,
No.
that was a very, very good game. A little bit more aggression. We saw Wise getting the snipes, getting the headshots, doing work. I think if his team step up to the plate a little bit and follow what he's doing, then Infused, they're not looking strong whatsoever, Harry.
No, you just have to wonder whether or not the time between the games, they've been waiting for a very, very long time. The time between the games, I believe they who did they lose to in the bracket? They lost to FaZe France in winners round 2, and then through the losers bracket they haven't played anyone other than Flawless Victory, and that was in losers round 2, so that was quite a while ago. So maybe the players are just starting to warm up. As we see the stats here, lovely kills from the Infused side, just outslaying the Almasty players there.
But look at the assists, Harry. Look at the assists of Team Infused. 14, 17, 19 and 19.
The thing as well, Sims, when you're 1-0 up and you know there's small time left in the game, one of the people, the teams that you don't want to come up against when they're just in kill mode is Infused, because they're a team full of just such strong slayers.
Yeah, as you mentioned it, we have seen it before. They have done the dirty in the comeback. We saw it on the Walshy effect, the makeshift team that Septic headed up that time.
Yep.
They were 3-1 down. They met again, but they were on a 3-1 down deficit. Did they come back to win that 6-2, I do believe?
They did, I believe. Yeah, you are right.
6-2. These are the comeback kings. We have King Vard on that team. We've got Eddie, Mr. Big Reaction himself. Buck 20. You know, you chuck Respectful in there. That is a dirty, nasty lineup. These guys know how to play this game. Struggling a little bit on that. I will say that wasn't the Infused that I expected to see. I expected Infused to either get the 3-0 on there or at least a 2-0 and make it quicker. It fell a little bit touch and go. I think a couple more pulls from Almasty and we may have actually seen a flag cap and that gone to 1-1.
Yeah, well, going into next game is going to be Warlord Slayer. So this is where we're really going to see whether or not Infused were just warming up in that last game, playing throughout regulation time, or whether they really were put on the ropes by this Almasty team.
Yeah, indeed. So moving into game number 2, it's going to be Warlord Slayer. Infused taking game 1 from Almasty. Everything still to play for. They're not out just yet, but again, as you mentioned, Harry, it is do or die, make or break. Loser will go home. Unfortunately, not see Championship Sunday. Let's talk about Warlord Slayer then. Unfortunately for me, I've got to say this is Infused game. We saw them playing earlier on, and they know this game time.
Well, the way that Almasty are going to win is going to be timing that camouflage. We say it time and time again. It's the only power-up on the map. There are 2 shotguns and 1 camouflage. There's a sentinel beam at bottom middle, but that camouflage is really the thing that you want to control, because Warlord is a very, very busy map. There's a lot of, there's a lot of traffic, shall I say? There's a lot of stuff that happens in the game. So if you've got camouflage, you can sneak in under some battles, you can sneak in behind some players, and they won't even notice. Me,
for this one, Harry, I'm sorry, but I want to start off with Respectful of Team Infused. I literally can just see him beelining and straight in for the camo. I know this man likes a good old pocket shotgun. He'll keep one in there, use the BR to his advantage, whip out the shotgun when he sees someone just trying to do a little sneaky through the teleporter and give him it to the chest.
I'll tell you what, we saw last weekend as well. I said it. Warlord tends to play towards the FFA players' play style. 2 Foxy did it so well for TCM. Let's see if Respectful, a great FFA player himself, can prove that theory, as he's getting camouflage right off the bat, uncontested.
Look at that straight away. Unfortunately, he is one shot. A little grenade to clip him will take him down. 2 players now down in red nades. They need to be careful getting their shields back, but here we go. Respectful on the bounce back. Currently 5-0 now. 0 kills across the board for Almasty, 5 for Infused. Here we go, Respectful top mid. I said this before, Harry. If he manages to get a foothold on top mid, and there it is, the camo shotgun combo. The Predator is searching for its prey. Can he find it? Yes. There's one. Boom. Oh, he didn't actually get it, but then he goes, oh, very, very close there. But still, Harry, look at that score. 9-0.
Not a single member of Infused has actually died yet. In fact, it's Vard who is first to die for Infused, but not before they take a 10-1 lead. Now made 11-1. But no,
Brandon!
Respectful getting the kill from the grave, but that really should not have been a trade there. It really should have closed out that kill much simpler.
That's the second time he's got giddy with shotgun. He didn't have to do that. He did that before going through the teleporters. He actually got an elbow to the face and he got punished. Thankfully, he put the grenade down, but a little bit of a choky play, but never mind. 14-7, Infused doubling up on this Almasty team.
Yeah, let's stay on the point of view of Respectful. He's spawning in a base. He's pushing towards this top middle. Look, that camouflage is up straight again. And right now, I don't believe any of the Almasty players actually know that, Sims. It's so hard to come back into this game when you don't know the camouflage is up. But the score is only a 4-kill deficit now for these Almasty players.
Someone has, however, just managed to pick up camo. Not sure that is. Pretty disappointed that Brandon actually looked. Sorry, I keep calling him Brandon. I mean to call him Respectful as such. Looked at that top middle camo and didn't bother getting it. It was quite. He could have gone for that rather than going and getting the trade down below. Could have jumped to top mid, grabbed the camo and done what we saw him doing before. Literally just holding down that top middle section like a pillar of power.
Yeah, let's stay on the team Infused points of view. I want to swap over to Vard if we can. Vard, a very strong FFA player himself. He goes for a beatdown there. Unfortunately, just can't clean up Slizer, who beats him down, jumps back and tags him straight in the face, putting Vard back on respawn for another 5 seconds.
Yeah, as you said, they're coming straight off the respawn. He's going to be looking for a kill. 23-14 the score right now. Infused kind of making this look easy. Goes against Unwiseable. Managed to get the assist. Brilliant teamwork there. This is the one thing where this will separate these two teams. The communication, the team shot. Infused team shot is a very dangerous thing. However, I've said that, unfortunately, Almasty team shot is also a bit of a thing, as Vard gets absolutely lit up from cross-platform.
Yep, still a 10-kill lead though for the Infused team, so they have a few deaths to play with. Picks up a nice kill there on another Almasty player. That was Unwise. Jumping over to the Almasty side here, it is Sigma. His team need to get back into this game somehow. They are currently 11 kills down, and it's not looking great right now, Sims.
As we look at Sigma's POV, I kind of get the feeling, unfortunately missing the beatdown, needs to take this player down quick time. I really want Sigma to get out of that bottom section. We've just seen him kind of cruising below, getting punished and shot in the back. Guys, they need to get up. I really want to see Almasty get up top, get out of the nades all the time, get out of bottom mid, what we've seen. I want to see someone go grab that camo and take control of top mid.
So still a 12-kill deficit now for Almasty. Not looking great. They haven't seemed to close this gap whatsoever. This next camouflage for them is going to be vital because they really need to slow their deaths down. They need to get that camouflage. They need to get a few kills out of somewhere because right now they're down by 10. This game seems to be slipping out of their hands.
Yeah, as you said there, Harry, 36-25, 11-kill deficit. They've got to dig deep and get some serious kills here somehow. Still on board with Unwiseable off of the respawn. He's found himself in yellow nades. Grenades are going to be coming in underneath his feet. Camo is up, however. Camo goes away, but he does get that kill right there. I see you. Grenade hit markers went in. We saw the Infused player try and run away, but unfortunately, the BR was just too much as he took down Camo, and it gets burnt out straight away.
Yeah, Infused there burning that camouflage, but still the deficit is very sizable here for the Almasty team. So it looks like we're going to be staying on the point of view of Onwise. He's got to try and claw his team back from an 11-kill deficit, but it is so hard to do that against a team of such strong slayers in Infused. And we've only been playing for 4.5 minutes in this game, Sims, and it's already almost out of the hands of the Almasty players.
See, what's really annoying here, Harry, is that they went 9 kills down. That's obviously 10 kills to start with. 9-0 right at the start. But now they've managed to stay neck and neck. Every time Infused have got a kill, Almasty have got a kill.
Yeah.
If they didn't have that initial 9-0 start, they could have been drawing here. It kind of just went all a little bit crazy at the start. They, you know, 9-0 is something. That means you've been slaughtered twice off spawn. That's a dangerous thing. But as you can see here, the score gap is just getting bigger, ladies and gentlemen. I believe at the moment that's 47-34. 2 more kills now for Infused. Big kill across map though, getting the killjoy. I think that was on Book 20, ending his spree. Grenades go in. 1 more kill will seal the deal for Team Infused as they make that 50-36 in Warlord Slayer.
So Infused lead the series now 2-0. Almasty there just not really bringing the heat. Like you said, they went down 10-0 early in that game and they never seemed to claw themselves back into the game. They managed to hang neck and neck with Infused, but by that point they just managed to maintain that 10-kill lead.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deficit, as you said before, to claw back. I want to take a quick look at the kill feed. Here we go then again. Buck 20, 17-11. as you can see from the tape, unfortunately, 7 and 11 from classic Mr. Silent himself. 9, 10, 10. Buck 20, though, just being the dominant force on this Infused roster.
Buck 20 is a bit of a French slayer. I think he's a bit of a kryptonite to the French players. We saw earlier in the game, early in the day, I should say, against FaZe France. Buck 20 in that game, which he was killed by a FaZe France player for the last kill, 50-49.
Yep.
Buck 20 had 18 kills on the losing team, and here he's putting up another good showing.
I was very, very disappointed that he jumped ring 3. I'm still questioning that play. Fair enough, it's good, and I understand that he was looking. You need a good vantage point from ring 3, but the problem is that Vard had just dropped that sniper rifle. He dropped the enemy team sniper rifle. That was going to be on a 2-minute 30, 2-minute ring spawn. I can't remember on sniper.
I was casting with Golden Boy earlier, and it came up a minute after it was dropped.
Right, a minute after it was dropped then. So he had a minute of clear time.
You should probably know these things, but
I still don't know sniper spawn. I'm sorry, I do apologise.
We have to remember, guys, it is still early in the Master Chief Collection's release, and even some of the players still not really sure the weapon times. They still don't know how to play some of the maps. I've been speaking to a lot of teams actually this weekend, and they don't really know how to play some of the game types. They're really open about it. But they say, we don't know how to play this. That's why we lost.
But again, it was a dead sniper rifle. Vard got rid of it. Buck 20 picked up the fresh one. He had every chance in the world to end that. It was 49-49. That game was literally in his hands. But unfortunately, the noob combo managed to find its mark as Renox came in and said, good night, Buck 20.
So guys, don't forget, use the hashtag GFinityHalo2K. Join the conversation. Let us know what you're thinking. Can Almasty get back into this series? They have a lot of work to do, guys. Do not forget, if you use the hashtag GFinityHalo2K, you see it in the top right of your screens. If you use that hashtag and tweet the stream link, you could be in with a chance of winning something very, very special from Golden Boy himself.
But as you can see now, we are going into game 3. It's going to be a lockdown, King of the Hill. This could possibly quite be our last game of the night, and this could possibly also be Almasty's last game of the event as we go into game number 3. Infused are currently 2-0 up on the French. Everything to play for, though, Harry. They're still not out. This is a best of 5. They could quite easily, but to stay in it, basically they have to win all next 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Otherwise, Infused are kicking them out of Championship Sunday.
This is kind of a great springboard game type, though, Sims. Yeah. It is a long time-based game type. It will more than likely go the 15 minutes. So if Almasty can work really hard, get this game under their belts after a very, very long fought battle, then maybe they might just get into the heads of the Infused team, because right now that's what they need to do. They need a win. They need to somehow get back into this series, and I think this really is the perfect game type to do that, because when you're a player, you really, really cannot put a price on momentum. It's something you cannot quantify. It doesn't come up in the post-game report. I mean, momentum as a player is huge. So if Almasty can take this game, they can maybe snowball maybe game number 4 as well, then who knows? Game 5 is a different story. But right now, it's not looking great.
As you mentioned it, though, been a springboard game type. We've seen it earlier on. TEC were actually beating TCM on this at one point. They completely let the game slip between their fingers, unfortunately, which was pretty bad because they had a good lead at one point as well. Same with VWS when they actually played Tech. They managed to take this game. It is a good springboard game type. And I think I don't want to say the madness of it, but generally the madness that revolves around King of the Hill, it's all about that B and S spawns, basically. And that's sometimes where everything goes a little bit wrong. We saw Dini get a triple kill on TEC, which pretty much won in the game. We unfortunately saw TCM, I think it was Chalky who got 2 doubles in a row. That pretty much won them the game.
The double-double?
The double-double, indeed. And everything's still to play for, but Almasty, they've got a lot of work to do, I'm afraid.
They really do, but as we said before, this really is the perfect game type. It's all about the teamwork. It's all about rotating, knowing when to push, where to push. For the start of this game, Sims, I've got to give Infused some love. They're currently 2-0 in the series up against Almasty. I want to jump on board with Buck 20 right off the bat.
Yeah, I think it would be wrong to do anything else. We're going in, so here we go, guys. This could possibly be the final game of the night. We're going to be starting off with Buck 20 of Infused. This is it, do or die for Almasty. They lose this, they're going home. They won't see Championship Sunday, and Infused will go on to fight again another day. So, off the bat, Harry, who do you think is going to win?
I don't know. It really comes down to who can set up for those B and D hill rotations. We speak about it so much, but that A hill at top middle is kind of a garbage hill. It's the best way to say it.
Yep.
It's small time. You cannot pick a large amount of time off that because you are so exposed. You need to be able to watch every part of the map if you're going to hold that A hill down, but not a lot of teams can execute that, so it really is about that B hill at top BR and that D hill at bottom snipe.
So here we go then, on board with Buck 20, possibly the final game of the night. A sniper rifle is down in B2 tower. Wondering if he's going to pick that up. There is a guy, however, up at S2, causing him all sorts of problems. Little shots going on here and there. I do keep seeing him popping back. However, he knows he's there. I'm looking for someone to help Buck 20 out. Get them up to BR3. Put some shots down at S2. However, I still don't know who has sniper rifle. I think it's hanging around S2, Harry.
It may have even flown off the map, Sims. At this point, we just don't know until we see it come into play. I would like to see Buck 20 here maybe not push this sniper rifle tower, but he's going to. His team have BR control though, so he can afford to do something like this. Gets shut down though, gets punished there by Slizer. Buck 20 there, maybe getting a bit overzealous with his push.
Yeah, I was actually looking forward to possibly seeing one of his teammates help him. He did. I think that's what he was hoping for as well, whipping out the plasma rifle. Again, the pro combo, taking down the shield. I think he was waiting for one of his teammates to help him out. However, we have moved across to Slizer right now. I believe that was a no-scope, I think, from Unwise. Again.
Off our screen, Unwise just hit the most ridiculous no-scope on our player library entrance. I'm so sorry that was not on stream, but Unwise is on an absolute tear. He really is fantastic here for the Almasty team. Still on board with Slizer, though, from Almasty, trying to find that Infused player hiding in the hill. It's reaction. Some great shots there, but the Infused team just seem to have that BR tower locked down. Let's see if the push comes here from Almasty, which it is. They're going to push into library, but Slizer here just out in the open top middle. Bit exposed right now, as you see. A player there from Infused spawned at snipe and pinned him from the backside.
As we said it before, unfortunately the rotation just simply wasn't there. They let B tower come up and they let Infused spawn there. When they put them down, they should have just pushed straight across. Backed it across top mid, taken control of library, but as we can see it now, the B tower is solidly in control of Infused. However, let's go across to Silent right now. He's creeping around with a sniper rifle. Let's see if he can do some damage to this Infused roster.
I really hope so. I want to see some snipes to end the day, potentially. Finds two players there on S3. Shoots the roof, though. Just tagged out of scope there. Now there's an Infused player behind him. That's Buck 20 who takes him down and takes charge of the sniper rifle. Couple of players down here for Almasty. I believe there's only one left alive, and I think that is going to be Sigma, who eventually is taken down. Excuse me, it was Slizer who was taken down. And now we're on the point of view of Silent, who is coming off the respawn. Yeah,
he's unfortunately given his sniper rifle away to Buck 20, who is doing some serious damage. 50 points to 0. Currently Almasty in the 0 point club right now. Not the best of stats that you want, especially when you're going into game 3, which is the make or break, do or die scenario. Literally, I think Infused are going to want to try and take them to a possible 250 to 0, but unfortunately they don't. There we go. First 4 seconds now coming up for Almasty.
So 3 minutes into this game, Sims, and Infused already have more points than they did against the Almasty compatriots. FaZe France, they were held to the 50-point club, but now Infused going up against Almasty. Jumping on board with Vard, who just got a lovely, lovely sword kill there. Yeah, it looks as if Infused at the moment just galloping into the lead, but this isn't out of the hands of Almasty. If they can get themselves a great rotation on this D hill, if they can get the majority of this time, they are right back into this game.
As you said there, but they have got the good spawn, however, Harry, but as you can see now on the screen, Vard looking at his teammates, they are washing all over S tower like water over rocks. They want to take control of that D hill. There is 22 seconds to be had if someone can grab it. If not, they're going to bin it and go to the E rotation.
Yeah, but look at this though, Sims. Look at the score now. This is what I'm talking about. This can absolutely change a game. These D and B hills are so vital because look at the score now. They were down 50 to nothing, and now the game is 54 to 42 last time I checked. It's outrageous how vital these D and B hills are to the game.
Literally, the score can just turn around. Even Alex, the Golden Boy, mentioned it. This is the kind of map where you can be up by 100 points and you can come back and lose. We saw it happen to TEC. I believe they were on 99 seconds. I think they were winning by quite a substantial amount. We didn't see TEC get any more points for 4 minutes, Harry. They stayed on 99 for 4 minutes, and TCM just took full advantage of that.
One thing I've seen which is fantastic from the Infused team, they're letting this E-Hill go to waste, as that's perfect to do so. We see Vard there just losing his footing on the map. We're now on board with Buck 20. You see the nameplate in the bottom left of your screen, gets a nice assist but runs out of ammo. At this point, Respectful is doing a fantastic job here at BR1 because his team need to push all the way up to the BR tower to get control for that B hill rotation. Yes, it's 2 minutes away, but that is really the first hill out of these next 3 where you can get a good chunk of time.
Indeed, so the hill moves out of Sigma's hands, who we are on the POV of. Would have been great if he could have continued using that shotgun and moving his way up. However, the hill does move back to point A. Silent goes down. Sigma now looking at it, throwing some grenades in. He does have an Infused player in there, gets the grenade, moves him out of the hill, goes down. So does his body as a wave of bullets come down from BR3.
Yeah, the problem that Almasty have here is that they are trapped at the sniper tower. We're jumping on board with Unwise. He's got a sniper rifle in his hands, though, Sims. He's going to put this to work. He needs to pick that player on. BR3 takes down Buck 20. That was literally a fadeaway, amazing shot there from Unwise. And now the Almasty players can try and push and get control of that BR tower. But right now, I don't think they are, Sims. I think they're content with letting Unwise do his thing on S3 and pick players off.
He needs to be very careful, though. Infused will not want this sniper rifle to be in his hands. Needs to be careful of a player doing the little jump from over S3. I believe the rocks may have actually just come down and crushed a player off screen. I'm not sure. I didn't quite catch that. But these shots that Unwise is landing right now, there's
gracious.
The double, hunting for the triple. Can he find it? I want to see a 420 no-scope. That'll finish it off perfectly if he manages to do it.
Yeah, but look how fast the Almasty players were to push over to the BR tower. A third kill in a matter of 30 seconds here for Unwise. Now they have BR control, and look at the score, Sims. They're within 8 points of taking the lead from Infused. They were down 50-0 at one point. You cannot sleep on any team on this map. And look at Unwise there, going on a killing spree with that sniper rifle.
Yeah, it does finally get second down, and as you said, the killing spree is ended. As he goes down, so do 2 of the players for Almasty. That's 3 down currently. Sniper rifle finds its way into the hands of an Infused player, which I believe off stream is Buck 20. And here it is now on stream, Buck 20 with the sniper holding down this B hill. He needs some serious time on this. They'll just want to clout this down as we hit the 5-minute way mark.
Yeah, it's got to be said. Look at the lead that Infused got just from that B hill. We talk about it time and time again. The B and D hills are where you get the majority of the time. Almasty proved the D hill is the place to be as they came back into this game from 50-0, but now Infused are proving that the B hill is the place to be as they just extend their lead to 40 points.
Indeed, but now C's popped up, and just look at that time, Harry. It's just racking away. Silent and having a little bit of a battle here. One of his teammates getting stuck, grenades were coming in. Yeah, we're a little bit weird to be honest with you, but never mind. Look at that score, 112-65. Infused, a camp down in C. They're not going anywhere. Almasty don't even look to be moving them right now. The hill is still counting down, and so is Infused time. Yeah, they need to get them out urgently as we see Silent falling off the map. Let's jump across to Respectful right now. He's found himself a sword, Harry.
Yeah, we're on the point of view of Vard right now, but I want to jump over to Respectful because, as you said, he has that Ogre 1 combo. That sword snipe gets a lovely headshot there in the back of the head of Slizer. Catches him unawares, and he still has a bullet as snipe left, Sims, sitting at bottom middle. We saw Jimbo last weekend with a sniper rifle at this position. He hit the most ridiculous triple, but Respectful does not have 3 bullets. He only has 1 to play with and a sword. Grenades go in. He was tagged by one of them, so he'll see the hit marker. Lunges at a player. Doesn't lunge into green room though. There's absolute crazy scenes there. Has 1 shot left. Oh my goodness, 1 shot left there for Respectful. Makes it look easy.
You had 1 bullet and you had to make it count, and he did.
Goodness.
What a beautiful play from Respectful there.
That really was ridiculous. And look at the lead that Infused have galloped into on this D hill. They've absolutely commanded it. Now they're over 100 seconds in the lead.
Yeah, I think they've pretty much solidified their way to losers finals there. 179, as you said it, Harry. Sorry, not losers final. The next round, I do apologise. 184-65 now. But here we go. Back still on board with Vard right now. And literally just wanting to make his way into the D-Hill.
I can't believe what we just saw from Respectful. Vard gets a wingman there on the death screen. But 1 shot left. He tags the back of the dome of an Almasty play.
You had one shot.
One shot. You only get one shot.
Fair enough then, we'll go with that. But had to make it count, on which he did. But as we can see on screen now, we are here with Unwise. He's got himself a sword, camping down at the hill. However, the grenades are coming in. The hit markers are going to be so real for him right now. Needs to be careful as soon as a player comes around that corner. Those grenades are super, super deadly.
The problem that Almasty are going to face here, that's a lovely sword lunge there on Buck 20. The problem that Almasty are going to face is the fact that they're down by over a minute, but the next hill goes to top middle. So even if they were to get all of the time out of that B hill, they still need a good chunk of time out of that top middle hill. So right now, Infused have got to be feeling good about their position.
Interesting that Unwise is actually pushing that. I'm surprised he didn't just sit there. If a grenade would have come in then, he would have been all sorts of trouble. Half shields right now, but he does finally get taken down. You get away once, but you don't get away twice.
Yeah, I think it's very close to being mathematically impossible for Almasty to win the game. 200 to 99, the environmentals come down. You see the stalactites there. He actually picked up the plasma kill on Buck 20. Buck 20 managed to avoid the stalactites, but could not avoid the plasma grenade there from Sigma. And I do believe, Sims, this game is mathematically out of the reach of Almasty.
Yeah, as you said there, 125 remaining. 201 to 99, Harry. They're just making this look easy. Infused are just washing all over him. I believe that is possibly Almasty getting the 3-0. They will not see Championship Sunday, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looks like Reaction is going to be breaking his French curse. He's finally beaten a French squad on UK soil. Perhaps not the team he wanted to beat. He most certainly wanted to beat FaZe France earlier in the bracket, but Almasty will do. He's not going to be complacent, so whoever he beats, he's not really going to be too fussy.
So there we have it then, guys. Infused 3, Almasty 0, unfortunately. We will be having a couple of interviews after this, but for now, let's talk about this game then, Harry. Literally, we've seen the power coming out of Infused. We've seen the losers bracket champions that they are. They live to fight yet again for another day. Unfortunately, Almasty going home.
Yeah, let's skim over the losers bracket if we can, while we wait for our interviews on the floor to be ready.
Yep.
So losers round 1, Velociraptors going up against Flawless Victory. That was 2-1 in the favor of Flawless Victory. Velociraptors there, of course, having TCM coach Xavier and, of course, London Conspiracy coach Brightside, unfortunately not able to pull out the win there against Flawless Victory.
Moving down, we had another French on French this
Yes.
one, unfortunately. BH3.esports took on Almasty, who you're seeing now. Almasty did defeat them 2-0.
Yep, moving on, UG took down Avengers Assemble 2-0, and Zenex took down Deceive 2-0. So that is Deceive, Avengers Assemble, BH3 Esports, and Velociraptors placing in the top 16 for Gfinity Halo.
As we move on then to losers bracket round 2, we saw Infused cruising through with a very quick 2-0 again against Flawless Victory, which did see them actually meet this match now, where they have just 3-0'd Almasty.
Speaking of Almasty, they took down Vanity for Dynasty. That was actually a bit of an upset in the Halo community. I mean, no one really knew what this Almasty team was capable of, and they took down all 4 Dynasty. Pretty much, it was a 2-1. It was a 2-1, so it was a very close game, but everyone knew there were established players on this all 4 Dynasty team, and Almasty just came out of nowhere and took them down.
Yeah, unfortunately, as we said, A4D, sorry, not A4D this time, it's Vanity 4D. Kind of said it, V4D. But anyway, yep, they unfortunately went home. So moving on, VWS giving UG the quick 2-0, the quickest of 2-0s, as they went on to face Zenex.
Yep, Zenex taking out Strive there 2-0. So that is Strive, UG, Vanity 4 Dynasty, and Flawless Victory placing within the top 12 for Gfinity Halo.
So, as you can see it now, Infused have just defeated Almasty. Infused will now go on to losers round 4 to face TEC. That will be a good game.
That's a tasty matchup, because last weekend we saw these teams go up against each other in the losers semi-finals. So this is a matchup which happened last weekend, much further on in the bracket, Sims.
Yeah, and then we look across at the other game, VWS on Zenex. We don't actually know at the moment who actually won that. That game is currently going on, unless it's been updated on stream. The winner of that, again, will face London Conspiracy. Again, that will be VWS or Zenix facing London Conspiracy. But right now, guys, I want to say thank you very much for joining us all today. It's been a prolific day for Halo Esports. It's been a prolific day for European Halo Esports. We've seen FaZe France proving they're worth their weight in gold. Guys, the stream will be back tomorrow at 11 o'clock, but for now, we're going to throw it over to Brycey for the final night.
Hello and welcome back. Joining me here, we have Sigma and Buck20. Now, I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to start with Sigma. Dude, what happened?
Not much of a surprise. I mean, Infused, top team, top 3, my bad. And we just came out last round with a pretty good match, pretty huge match against the Mix A40 and Dynasty. And yeah, we were pretty exhausted. We would prefer it if it would have been tomorrow the match, but it happened tonight, and they were just a better team.
Well, there's a little bit of humility there. You're like, yeah, they're the better team. Are you guys going to just try and pick yourself up and try to figure out what you've done wrong after this event? You're going to go watch the VODs back?
Oh yeah, obviously we're going to do that, and we already know some mistakes we already did. Like on that last hill lockout, they completely they took all the time of the first top blue and S1 hill, so they made like 100 seconds in a row pretty much. But yeah, we're going to watch that VOD once the tournament's over and just learn from our errors.
All right, well, now you're out, I can ask you without any bias at all, who do you think is going to win and maybe even your top 3? Come on, I'm going to put you on the spot here.
That's kind of hard to say. I mean, even personally, I didn't think FaZe would actually make that kind of performance. Just so now that they're officially at least top 3, I could see them finishing at least second because they already have it. And if they meet up, if eventually they lose against TCM and they go up in the losers final, they would be already 3 up against Vibe. So they have a really good chance of that. But I still think I would see TCM winning the event.
Awesome. Calling TCM for the win. I can respect that. So, back with the Buck. How are you, my friend?
I'm not too bad, really. A bit of a disappointment in the winner bracket, but we came back to do well in the loser bracket. We just got to keep going. We've got a few more games to play until we get into a good position. But yeah, we're playing confident now, so that's all that matters.
Awesome. So there's only kind of, the Buck twins. There's only one of them here. Why's that?
I think my brother's kind of busy with work and also just doesn't really feel like playing Halo at the moment, especially in the state that it's in. So maybe once it's been, updated a few more times, more patches, and I guess more teams playing, then I think he'll want to come back again. So you might see a return of the Buck at some point in the future.
Are you the better Buck?
Of course, yeah. There's been a long rivalry between me and my brother in terms of events, especially running on the same team, trying to see who can kind of be the best Buck. And it's always been back and forth, but seeing as he's not playing, I think I kind of deserve to say I'm the better Buck right now.
Okay, so you've still got a little bit of loser bracket run to go on there. Are you hoping a specific team doesn't drop into the loser bracket? Anyone you don't want to play?
We actually want to play all the teams, really. We really want to have like a rematch against FaZe France, so that'd be really good to play against them in a best-of-7 series. So other than that, we would like to play TCM and Vibe, 2 teams that beat us last event, so to kind of prove a point that we are as good as them.
Awesome, right, so I'm going to do shout-outs quickly for you two guys. Any shout-outs you want to give?
Shout out to the entire French community of Leo. I got word that there are quite a few players watching the stream right now. And shout out to the entire also European community that really showed up. And shout out to Definity for this event and for all the future 30 events next year.
Well, on behalf of Definity, thank you very much. Okay, you got any shout-outs for us?
I want to be pretty boring, but say thank you to Infused for all the support so far, and hopefully we get some more support in 2015. And also just shout out to all the viewers that are watching at home. It's really great to see you guys watching.
Awesome. Well, guys, I'd like to thank Scuff, obviously, for helping support this as well. I'd like to thank all the admins and team around the venue at the same time. 343 also for lending a hand and kind of getting involved. We've had a phenomenal day 1 here at Gfinity, and I think day 2 is really going to heat up. Join us tomorrow. The stream will start at 11 a.m. local, and we're going to get going with all the big games as well. Big shout out to the casters, Wonderboy, Sims, and Golden Boy, who will all be joining us again tomorrow as well. That's going to be it for us tonight. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.